Hello. Hopefully that was long enough for my rest to like... For my voice to rest. Sometimes I think I am developing some neurological disorder. I feel like I misspeak a lot more than I used to. Flowers. Oh, yeah. We just gotta go to thing. There's no fast travel for the cathedral itself, but I mean, this is basically... I mean, that was pretty fast. Like... When it comes to fast travel in games, I think... Here's what I think, because like for some games, it's like if there isn't fast travel, or like when you haven't unlocked fast travel yet, it's like painful. I think fast travel should be like, it should feel like a bonus, but if you didn't have it, it wouldn't be that bad. It'd just be like, fine, whatever. But if it's like painful to get from A to B, that seems bad. Like something's gone wrong. Sometimes I think, oh, maybe I could do like a challenge run of some kind of game where it's like, oh, you can't fast travel. You have to manually go back and forth. And that would probably just make it more tedious. It's definitely not an interesting challenge, I'll give you that. Mr. Quint, sorry to bother you. The police? That's right, sir. We're from the special support section, coming about your request. Well then. I want you to bring me 3 different kinds of flowers to place on... Well, he's right to the point. 3 different kinds of flowers to place on the graves. Would there be any chance you could take this request on for me right now? We can start right away, sir. Glad to hear it. I'll get straight to the point. Got pen and paper on you. I'll tell you which flowers you need to collect. Ready for the first one? Yes. Do you mind writing it down? Roger. First, the leafus flower. You'll find them blooming near the police academy on West Crossbell Highway. Second, we have the requiem flower. I believe Tally's General Store on West Street sells them. Finally, there's the final flower. You know that watchtower near Crossbell's east exit? They're usually at the foot of it. They tend to bloom near similar flowers too, so be careful not to overlook them. Once you're done, I'd like you to bring them all to me. Noted. May I ask why you specifically want these 3 flowers? Yellow, blue, and white symbolize the repose of the soul here in Crossbell. Flowers of these colors are arranged into bouquets, which are traditionally offered during funerals. Is this that language of flowers thing? I believe this is slightly different from florography, Randy. I assume they are meant to reflect Crossbell's state colors. I think a tricolored bouquet was offered at Guy's funeral, too. Sir? What's up? You suddenly went quiet. Well, it's just that I'm a bit disappointed that your generation is so unaware of these old traditions. How do you expect to face the future without knowing your roots? Sorry about that. Sorry to disappoint you, but I ain't even from Crossbell to begin with. Fine then. You know what to do. Off you go. Understood? This has been the shortest and most, frank, quest description I think I've ever had in this entire series. That guy is not a fan of small talk. Which I like. I, as a person, I'm also not a fan of small talk. I prefer to, get to, an actual conversation. I've become more okay with it as I've grown older. West Street, that's where I wanted to go. And it's more like I tolerated it, and now I'm like, it's kind of a necessary thing that you have to get through when you're talking to someone you don't know very well, because it's like, what are you going to talk about? Welcome to Tally's General Store. Looking for anything in particular? Yes, actually, we're looking for some requiem flowers. Oh, I see. Did Mr. Quint send you? That's right. Did he tell you that we'd be coming? No need to. He's one of our only customers who buys those flowers from us. Him and a sparse few other devoted individuals. Wait here just a sec, okay? I'm sure we have some behind the counter somewhere. Yeah, I thought we were gonna have to pay for him for a second there. I mean, the old man didn't exactly give us any mirror. I don't know. He didn't strike me as the kind of person to pull something over on us like that. Perhaps, but it still would have been nice to have received a little more information about the request. I suppose that's true. He only told us the locations of the flowers, nothing more, nothing less. Pardon me. Is something wrong? I'm so sorry, but it looks like we're out of stock on those Requiem flowers. You're all out? I suppose that's our luck. Again, I'm terribly sorry. Would you mind waiting for a bit? I'll ask the Bracer Guild if they could pick some up for me. The Bracers? I suppose they would be the ones to ask. Lloyd, why don't we go pick the flowers ourselves? Hell yeah, why let the Bracers suck up all the glory when we can do it no sweat? I second that. Sounds like we're all on the same page. Going ourselves would be much more efficient than waiting on them anyway. Excuse me, do you happen to know where the Requiem flowers grow? Oh, I see, you're planning to get them yourselves? You should find some blooming on the edge of Maine's mountain path. About halfway down the branching road that leads to those old ruins, if I recall. Thanks, we'll go ahead and try looking for them. Wonderful, and once more, I apologize for the inconvenience. Please make sure to give Mr. Quint my regards. Let's grab the east ones, because it's right next to the... I think it's that right there. That's where I'm supposed to go. You have bait. Give me the bait. Ooh, she one-shots them now. Nice. The final... I probably should have grabbed this last. This is the final flower. Well, these white ones are final flowers, aren't they? This location is fairly close to Crossbow City, so I'd imagine people frequently come by here to pick them. Yeah, I doubt any strong monsters are chilling at a place like this. Regardless, weaker monsters are still affected children and the elderly. True enough. Shall we get going? Did I use all my Sepith? I did. I used it after the dungeon. Okay. And I remember I need 2,300 of the 4 elements. Man, this bridge is long. I would actually... I was expecting it to run away. Oh. Have I ever actually fought those before? Hold on. Okay, I have. I'm surprised it ran into me. That's why I was like, wait a minute. Oh no, this is... I never detected the fucking Quetzalcoatls? Or was that the special one? Hold on. I thought I did. Is this the special one? It's stronger. I think it's this... Oh, it's the special one from the quest. I never fucking detected this thing? Oh, fuck me. Fucking ruined. Absolutely whole playthrough completely ruined. Oh my god. That's all it takes. It's just one time where you just slips your mind. I was so concerned with living, I suppose. Oh, aren't these yellow ones the Levis flowers we've been looking for? Probably a real pain for regular folk to pick them because of the location, yeah? It is right in front of the police academy. Considering how far apart these flower beds are scattered through our crossbell, it's fairly difficult to gather a 3-color bouquet. That's why most graves today are decorated with a single type of flower. 3-color bouquets are usually saved for funeral services. Huh. Learn something new every day. Traditions must face reality eventually. Yeah, I guess that's true. I've always wondered what the etiquette is in an actual graveyard. Because I assume people do this in real life. Like, they'll go visit someone's gravestone. They'll have, like, a bouquet of flowers that they leave there. Like, they're not just left there forever. Like, graveyards have like, caretakers. So I'm, like, curious. They would have, like, a standard, right? Because the people just leave them there. I assume they don't come back and clean it up later. Like, they just leave it there. So, like, what? How long? The caretakers would leave it there for a bit, I assume, but then it's like, well, how long? Mains is where we're going, that's right. Trying to remember where the third flower is. I imagine just like a couple days? It would be at least one day, right? Imagine that's part of their day. Like, they just do like a patrol, and they take note of which ones have flowers now, which ones don't. Or at least which ones have flowers, and then they're like, okay, tomorrow we'll remove those. Because eventually they like rot, and bouquets are like, modern day bouquets are like wrapped in plastic. Although they're probably doing that less now, because plastic. But, yeah, they would just, like, rot and, you know, dirty up the gravestones and shit. So they'd have to get rid of it at some point. What level are we? 42. A few of these chests were, like, level 25. I could probably do them now. The 35 ones, I doubt. Well, I kind of want to try. Let's just see. I think I have the info on this already. I don't. I don't know if they're still gonna one-shot me. That's the main thing. Ready to wind. They're immune to everything. I do more than one damage. Well, that attack delay sucked. Magic just... That was a crit, though, to be fair. Magic is good. This might be doable. It'd be mostly through magic, I think. And the rest just have to, like, survive? Could be kind of difficult, I admit. I don't know if I need to crit the crest, but kind of a waste of a crit. But lower the damage by 200? I don't know if that's worth. Here's the thing. I don't know if they get suctioned. I'm gonna try it though. Their movement can't be reduced, but their movement's pretty fucking low in general. Okay, they don't get moved at all. I'm gonna give this an honest go. I'm not gonna use any, like, crazy resources. Oh, well. They're kind of there just to be a distraction, honestly. I think it's possible. It'd be very hard. Like, I would want to, like, chrono drive us. So that they stop getting so many turns. Because I can't speed them down. Can't remember if Ellie's thing removes status effects. I'm gonna do it though. It does, okay. That's what I needed to know. How can I move? They do Earth Shaker? Oh, never mind. Alright, just kill me. He only does 1 damage? Okay, if they didn't have Earthshaker and they were only hurting one person at a time, then, like, maybe that would have been doable. And I could maybe do it with, like, use all of my, like, Celestial and Zerum items. I actually only have 1 Zerum powder. But, like, if I used everything I possibly had, maybe. I should start checking the others, like, because there were, like, one of them was the fucking monkeys to St. Ursula. That one was level 25. I don't have them. I don't have these monsters because I've never, like, detected and ran away, so I don't know their stats. I do have it for the monkeys, though. I don't know. I want to try. I want to try and start beating some of those chests. It might be easier next chapter. I assume it's doable next chapter where... where I get new equipment. He said it was... halfway from the fork? I don't know if I passed the flowers. Can't remember if they was like, oh, it's like halfway from the fork in the road to the temple. I don't think there's any forks in the road. And I think they're supposed to be red? I am just kind of zooming through this, so, like, I may have just run past them and not noticed. I already got blue and white? I think? Does it tell me in the thing? I got Leave Us in Final. Requiem. Yellow, blue, and white. Oh, it's not red. So the yellow, because I got blue and white? I definitely got white. mean, I didn't think they'd be up here, but I kind of wanted to just drop by. We'll go in here at some point. Halfway between the fork and the road. By the... Did it re-give me the description? Offshoot of the mains mountain path near some ruin. Oh, it's at the ruins. I thought you were saying like before you get to the ruins. That's what I remembered. It's highly unlikely to be like in the tunnel. See, this is what I need at the beginning of the stream is a section like this. I'm not constantly reading dialogue, so my voice has like a minute to warm up. I'm not just in pain and croaking, being like, I'm speaking. I'm going to assume it's done this way. No. Oh, it's right there. Oh, I don't kill these yet? What level are they? 23. On one level off. Ugh. We're all in a line like a firing squad. Why did Lloyd go twice in a row? That strikes me as odd. These blue ones are the Requiem flowers, right? That took us ages to find. It did. The game's right for once. I know, right? Imagine how hard it would have been. It would have been if there weren't any here. I've been noticing a few typos just lately in the game. Just a few. Now, you two. The flowers were here, so it was worth it, right? Yeah, we got the job done, and that's what counts. Just wanted my free Sepith. I meant to attack it, not run into its face. Did I just get sharp cheese from those? And everything with stat downs, you say? Susceptible to speed down, you say? I don't want to accidentally move anything. Let's just make it super unfair. Except for Randy. Now they'll never get a turn again. I mean, maybe. They might. I just want to hit them all. Hit some of them. Oh, weak to fire. Oh, yeah. Water works. Oh, I changed shit. She doesn't have any water spells. Oh, I forgot to change it back. I forgot what I changed, too. That was fucking a while ago. That's unfortunate. All you have is fire bolts. What about diamond dust? Gonna cast immediately. How do you get any sepiths from that, though? I keep thinking Wild Swan is this disability where she shoots everybody. They're definitely not getting turns. Oh yeah, I haven't seen this new S-Craft yet. It's new Rising Sun. Probably got one. I know it's a stereotype where you're like, Rising Good. Do they do it on purpose? Is that just what they... It feels like they do it on purpose at this point. Definitely doesn't have any water spells either. Those are annoyingly beefy. Okay, what did I change in here? I forget. Oh yeah, I wanted mirage spells. I think this was an effort before. It was some kind of water. It was, oh yeah, it was definitely this. I will completely lose any and all thing. Unless I'm with the ingenuity back. No, that won't help. I have an evade 3. I also have intimidation. That'll give me some fire. Only 2. So like, if I what? What do I have that's like... I want to see what I have that's not fire, but has some fire in it, and like... Nothing. I have nothing. I can't do burn because she is blind. I don't really want to change the blind. So I could do invigorate. I think if I switch cast and ingenuity. Okay, if I switch, put EP cut there, put ingenuity here. This gives me the Gaia Titanus spell back. You know what? It'd be nice to have a caster with some fire spells. That's always been a problem of mine. Anything that's weak to fire, I'm like, well, I'm just kind of fucked. And then she can have water and like the upper elements. And then Ellie can have earth and fire. And then they both just happen to have wind, because wind just feels really easy to have, I guess. I mean, she's getting it from a single quartz just to have some wind spells. This was a cast. I still have all the time spells I had before, so... That works for me. Do I have, like... I don't have P3. I could give him some action, though. Let's give him some action. I don't actually need the wind to have it up here. How many HP3s? I should have access to HP3s, but... Eagle Eye information. Because I definitely want those two. I don't think Lloyd needs another 10 speed. Couldn't hurt, but you know. Evaded movement. Look. Can I rearrange these in any way? Potentially I could. To get more out of this. Potentially I could. I don't know what I specifically want though. I feel like I've spent enough time with this right now. It'd be mostly for like support spells. I'd rather wait to like min-max that when I have, you know, more cool gems and stuff. More towards the end of the game. We're back, Mr. Quint. Faster than I expected. Did you get the flowers? Yes, please check to make sure we got the right ones. These are the ones, all right. Your efforts are much appreciated, Special Support Section. Just doing our job, sir. Man, getting all those flowers took way more work than I was expecting. Even tallies had run out. What are the odds of that? Well, we still managed. Sir, may I ask you something? What is it? It's not particularly common to gather these 3 specific flowers except for funerals nowadays. What exactly did you need them for? You're right that there's no funeral at the moment. Since you helped me pick them, come with me and we'll go place them together. You'll get your answer afterwards. What is he talking about? Beats me. Guess we'll see when we get there. Oh, it's Shizuku's mom, right? McLean. Could this be Arios' wife? On to the next one. Oh, you can't even read it. This one's seen better days. Can't even make out whose name's on it. Perhaps the gravekeeper knows. Here's the last one. Is this who I think it is? Oh, it's older brother. The reason I asked you to gather those 3 flowers is pretty simple. I wanted to give them to Guy Bannings and to the families of those that were precious to him. It's only natural to want to show respect to one's closest friends, right? Sir, did you know Guy Bannings? That's right. Doubt I could forget him even if I tried. Back when he was alive, he often came to visit me in my cabin. We'd share drinks and stories till the sun rose. I don't have any family left, you see, so I can't tell you how many times his company saved this old man. I had no idea. I'm starting to understand the nature of this support request. When it came time for his funeral, I felt like I was torn to shreds. Your name is Lloyd, right? So you must be Guy's younger brother. You know who I am? I remember first catching a glimpse of you at your brother's funeral. Then once I saw the picture of you in the Crossbell Times 4 months ago, it jogged my memory. Your faces aren't anything alike, but I'm starting to see the resemblance. I don't think I'm anywhere near him yet when it comes to being a detective, though. Wait. Actually, there's another reason why I submitted such an annoying job to the SSS. I needed to ascertain firsthand whether you four, Guy's successors, had grown any. And? Did we make the grade? Well, you finished the job, so that's something. However, you're still rough around the edges. Damn, bit harsh, don't you think? That said, I think the special support section has a bright future ahead. There's a chance you all catch up to or maybe even overtake Guy one day. When that happens, come back here and pay me a visit. We'll share some drinks, the same as I did with Guy. Alright, I'm looking forward to it. Your older brother lives on through a lot of people, doesn't he? I agree. Through me as well. Catching up to a guy that talented ain't the easiest thing in the world. It's gonna take quite a while, I bet. Honestly, that goal might end up being a big barrier a bigger barrier than taking down the Mafia or Crossbell's corruption, you know? Yeah, you said it. Yet I will surpass him someday, I have to. Looks like I've talked your ears off, time to head back inside. Thanks to you, I was able to pay my respect to my dear friends. I can't thank you enough for that. If something else ever comes up, I'll make sure to contact you again. We'll be waiting. Goodbye, sir. Can I ascertain anything from that one grave you couldn't read? Where was it? Wonder if I could always read that. I wanna know who's dead here. Who is it? I was tempted to stand there and wait for the song to finish. I'm not gonna lie. Give me that sweet, sweet cadence. That's a huge bonus. Alright. All done. Let's go to the hospital. Also, let's try and find those monkeys. I think I have those in here. It's these ones, I think. Because they're way stronger than they should be. So this is the new one on the road, I think. It's still like ridiculously high stats. And it's pretty fast. I got 45 speed. I feel like I'm still gonna get fucking one-tapped by these, but I can try fighting them. I don't remember which screen that chest was on, though. I meant to just hit you, not fight you. I don't recognize this one. It's weak as hell, so I must have fought it at some point. Let's just double check. Yes. Long-eared monkey. I think it was on the way to the tower. Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say there might be a new enemy in this road. I think it's this one. It's not like I fought it already. Yeah, I fought it already. I don't know. I wanted to do more than that, but like that would involve a spell. What were they weak to? Fire and wind. Okay. Well, I have some wind. And you have some fire. Man, they're just beefy. The new monsters are just beefy. Okay. They're level 25, so it should be doable. I am 32 with the equipment of level 32s. These ones I've already dealt with. Information-wise. Let's Chrono Drive. Also, wind will also work. Just gonna move so that it gets everybody. They're not one-shotting me, which is nice. Even though they have, what, 646 strength or something like that? Do I still have, like, Arts 50 food? I do? Give it to Tio. Because she's at 200. I was gonna S-craft, but, like... it's their turn, so I don't really need to... I can't hit both, though. It's gonna do so much... I have to hit both, even if I'm missing a crit, I think. It's gonna... gonna cause a huge problem if I don't. Let's go over here and then S-craft. Yeah, I need that damage. I don't know if this is an area set thing, but I definitely want to get the hell out of it. I don't know if this is gonna follow Lloyd or not. I'm gonna go over here. Okay, it does. Okay, let's focus on a person. All I need to know. Oh, she doesn't have any powerful healing spells. That's awkward. It's on a crit turn. Can't even hit. Well, I can hit both of this, I guess. Did 100 damage. Oh, he did. At least they're kind of wasting their turn. That's kind of nice. Oh, that was kind of a waste. She's gonna get hit again. He's still in the line of fire. Do I ask craft with Ellie or not? I think not. I think I do this and then I ask craft with Ellie. And take that crit. Oh, it's a fucking... Oh. Thought it was battlefield wide. We're so split up. Fuck. I'm kind of curious how much damage this does. But he's just gonna die to whatever it does to him. So let's revive Lloyd. Oh, they don't have a lot of movement. Got up with that bit. Could do a Celestial. Holy Breath will full heal those two. Can't get in range of that spell. I really need Ellie not to die. She's the main one that shouldn't die. She's the most damage and she has the healing S-craft. Don't have a way of impeding. How much does this give? 60? Oh, that gets me to 198. If that... Oh, man. If that would get me to 200... There's not really anything he can do. Okay, which... I mean... If he crests himself, it lands before the enemy does their thing. So he'll take less damage. I'd rather do an off loss. I'm gonna unfaint him with an item. Cure faint. Should I use just a food? Like a lunchbox? Do I have any cures faint specifically? Kinda do. Let's see if there's one just for faint specifically. Faint and poison. That doesn't heal very much. I'm gonna do it though. I want all of us to be like available for this team rush. Even though it doesn't do like a ton of damage. Better than nothing. Is it 30% of max or 30% of current? Find out. Oh, it's 30% of max. Well, one of them might die from the Magna Blaze. Okay, and they have shit for movement, so we'll be fine. Do an off loss. Let's do a regular Thelos. Wondering if I just sit here and put damage on it. Okay, I think I do. In fact, let's all just cast Magna Blaze on it. I might die from all of this. No, she's gonna miss on the XP. Although it might not give XP. It said 1. The thing. Oh yeah, they don't give XP. We did it? Haven't you checked your workout schedule? Today's leg day, not chest day. Chest day. Did it though. That was easier than I thought it would be. Like, it was still tough, but it was like, I thought I was gonna get 1 shot. Which I kind of practically did, but like... That's fine. It's Capricorn gem is what it was? It was an Earth gem. Effectiveness of HP EP recovery items is multiplied by 2. Okay. It's an item usage one. I mean, that's good. Earth 5. I'd rather have defense 3. I want the other elements of this one. Do I need more earth? I think it's, hold on. What else is there? Combat, no. Detective, lists, earth. We need 10 for Yggdrasil. That's it. So the most I ever need is 10 for earth. Reese gem looks pretty good. Just general strength and defense. The most I ever need is 10, except for 2 spells. Oh no, 3 spells. Is it 12? Okay, the most I ever need is 12, but it's only a few elements that need 12. Water, fire, time, and space. Not even time. Space and mirage. So I don't necessarily need more earth. I'm assuming she has adamantine guard. I haven't looked in a while. I haven't even attempted to use it in a while. Yeah, she has adamantine guard, so... Another 2 earth would get me... stuff. I'd lose even basic healing spells if I get rid of this. I wonder if there's a combination where at least, like, Tio could have every spell in the game. There might be. If I switch this out, do I need 8 fire? Probably not. I mean, maybe I need that for Magna Blaze. No, you only need 5 for Magna Blaze. Because that slot's not leveled up, though. I kind of want to put this in. Just because it would be handy, but, like... There's nothing here I want to sacrifice. I mean, I could drop the Septium Vein. I don't think it's pretty cool. It's nice to have that gem. It's nice to actually beat one of these fucking chests, though. That's the main thing for me. There was one other level 25, but I don't remember where. I'll be sure to, like, check them from now on. Because if I can beat that level 25 one, then I can beat the other level 25 one. I was gonna run just to check for chests, but nah. Let's just get to the hospital. Did I go? I went the wrong way. Kate, what are you doing here? I believe it is rare for uniformed members of the CPD to be assigned duties or take them outside the city. Oh, I was just escorting some people here. See, there's a few members of Hayaway recovering at St. Ursula Hospital. Since some of the 2nd Division detectives wanted to question them, I was put in charge of driving them here with one of the police cars. I don't think the department knows how bad of a driver I am, though. Gotcha. What matters is that you made it. Alright, we'll have to check and see if Dr. Gunter has any time to meet with us. Yes, we should probably ask the receptionist about that. I just hope he didn't play hooky to go fishing again. I would not even be surprised if that were the case. Why, hello there, everyone. Are you here to visit Cecile? Oh, not today. We're here to meet with Dr. Gunter again. Does he happen to be available today? Let me check. Well, Dr. Gunter, I see you picked up the phone today. You have some visitors if you have some free time, would you? Oh, bad timing. Do you have some examination or research to do? I see what's going on here. Planning to go fishing, are we? I think not. You're on the clock, so you need to do your job. Got it? He's the same as always. Though he is exceptional in his field, his dedication seems lacking. Yes, it's Detective Bannings from the Special Support Section. Yes, I understand. Should I have them meet you in your laboratory then? Well, Dr. Gunter will see you now. If you'll head up to the research ward, please. Thanks. Looks like we threw a wrench in his plans. That we did. That we did. And we can see Shizuku on the way, potentially. Oh, hello, everyone. Thank you so much for yesterday. It was nothing. Besides, we got something out of it, too. Someone looks happy. Me? Well, I get to visit the city tomorrow, so I'm excited about that. Father told me that he would be able to take a break from work. That busy geezer managed to get a day off from the guild, huh? I'm so happy for you, Shizuku. Now you can give him the present you made yesterday. That's my plan. Only if it's okay with you, would you mind if I came and played with Kia? Of course you can. You're always free to stop by. You have work to do, but the Chief and Kia should be at the SSS building. I can already picture Kia's smiling face when you arrive. Thank you. I'll make sure to dress up when I leave tomorrow then. I'm so glad. This must be the happiest I've ever seen Shizuku during her time here. Well, I know I'd have just as bright of a smile on my face if you told me I was going to spend some time with Ilya. Shizuku isn't able to get away from the hospital very much, so I hope her day out is packed full of fun for her. I was gonna find Cecile as well. It's just convenient she was right there. Excuse us. Welcome, everyone. How very nice of you to visit. Sorry to show up out of the blue like this. I apologize for getting in the way of your hobby, Doctor. It's fine. Noon is the ideal time to catch a noble carp. But if duty calls, duty calls. Trust me, I'm not going to hold a grudge against you over this or anything. He says that of it, but I feel like he resents us with every fiber of his being. Fish and nut through and through. Well, putting my bitter regrets behind us, what brings you here today? I assumed you were here to discuss Kia's condition, but I see she's not with you. Actually, it's about something else. Kia is the same as usual, though. There hasn't been any improvement with her memories. I see. Personally, I think you should have had her hospitalized. With that, we've tried to suggest it to her a few more times, but she just won't have it. Sorry, I know we won't get anywhere closer to solving the problem like this. It's okay, there's no point in rushing things after all, just keep it in mind. So what's the other matter? I assume it has something to do with my fields of expertise. That's exactly right. Would you mind taking a look at this drug for us? Oh? These pills. Such a vibrant blue. No coloring agent I've ever heard of would be able to produce this. We found these pills among the possessions of a certain individual. We suspect they're illegal drugs. I see. Please, would you fill me in on the rest of the details? Okay, I think I understand now. So, Dr. Gunter, do you know anything about these blue pills? Where they might have been developed, maybe? Sorry to say, but I haven't seen this type of drug before. As a pharmacologist, I have contacts in every pharmaceutical company in Samaria. I typically receive samples of all newly developed medicine. However, I've never seen a pill of this coloration. Oh, that's a shame. And what's more, the effects of these pills are particularly interesting. A boost in strength, focus, reflexes, judgment, and even intuition managed to improve every single one of those attributes. Well, we haven't been able to confirm whether or not the Mafia have been taking these drugs. That miner's been the only confirmed case so far, and nothing has truly substantiated Mr. Grimwood's rumor yet. Either way, I can tell you right now that this is no ordinary drug. How about this? Allow me to keep 3 of these pills. I can conduct a composition analysis right away. That'd be great. Do you know how long it will take for the analysis to finish? Well, I have the medicine on me and a general idea of its effects. I'd like to think I'll have its composition figured out by the end of the day. But if I'm not able to do that, this may take a considerable amount of time. Oh, I see. I can contact you tomorrow around noon to let you know how it's going. Would that be okay? Perfect. Thanks for your assistance in all this, Dr. Gunter. It's a big relief knowing you're helping us. By the way, do you think there are any possible side effects or toxicity? Without further analysis, I can't say for sure, but if anything happens to that miner, call me as soon as possible. Do the same if you find any others who have taken these pills. We can do that. Man, who knows just how far this stuff has spread through Crossbell. We hear rumors popping out about it all over the city. Of course, it is impossible for us to question Revachade about this, but if their members really are taking it, I am concerned about the side effects. Yeah, likewise. Doctor? Are you worried about the side effects too? Oh no, that's not it. With all this talk of rumors, I was reminded of one I've heard recently. You too? What kind of rumor? Okay. Remember, none of this is ever officially confirmed or explained, but several years back, there was an odd rumor that floated around the pharmaceutical industry. It talked about a certain religious cult that had created a new kind of drug. A religious cult? Do you mean they were a sect of radicals who split off from the Septian Church? No, there was something even worse than that. Apparently, they rejected the very existence of Adios and worshipped devils instead. At least, that's what I heard. They worshipped devils? The story sounds more and more suspicious by the second. I definitely thought it was absurd when I first heard it too. However, I can't help but recall the effects of the medicine they allegedly created. It was said that they borrowed the power of devils to unlock the hidden potential within humans, even bringing the user good luck. That sounds like the same effects of these pills. Excuse me, Dr. Gunter. Do you know the name of that drug? Let's see, what was it again? Oh right, I remember now. They called it True Wisdom. I don't know if that's pronounced Gnosis or Gnosis. I do like the sound of Gnosis, though. Or so the rumor goes. Gnosis. It's quite the thought-provoking name. Well, because of its absurdity, the story became somewhat of an urban myth. But you've heard the rumors of the secret society that was connected to that big incident in Liberal last year, right? Maybe the two could be connected somehow. To be the society that Estelle and Joshua told us about. Do you think it could possibly have any ties to a devil-worshipping cult? Anyway, in order to uncover the truth behind these pills, I plan to contact some colleagues of mine to help with the analysis. While I do that, I'll also try looking into that rumor to see if it still has any merit. We'd appreciate that. Drug that borrows the power of devils. I can't say I was expecting to hear a story like that when we walked in. Anyway, for now, we should just trust the doctor with the composition analysis. I agree, we need to return to Crossbell City before it gets dark. Also, the First Division's investigation report might be waiting for us by the time we get back. Oh boy, I can't wait to spend all evening reading over a mountain of papers. She's been really quiet this entire chapter. And she, like, super reacted to the name Gnosis. Or Gnosis. I wonder if that's a real word, if that's rooted in some mythology. Maybe there's a pronunciation for it. I'm just gonna Google the word. It was a Greek word. Okay. Pronunciation.
Gnosis.
Oh, Gnosis. I mean, I figured the G was silent. I don't know. Gnosis does sound pretty cool, though. Wait, there's a slow mode in this now.
Gnosis. Gnosis.
American pronunciation. What about British?
Gnosis.
They say gnosis. I'd rather go with that, honestly. Even though gnosis is wrong, I just like the way it rolls off the tongue. Gnosis. Enjoy your gnosis. I feel like I should name a character that. Well, it's already getting pretty late, so we better grab a bus instead of walking back. No argument here. Thank goodness for this bus system of ours. I don't know what we'd do without it. Tio? What's the matter, Tio Tot? You've been awfully quiet for a bit now. I am fine. Tio? The sun makes it hard to see, but your face, it's so pale. What? I told you I'm fine. I just feel a bit unwell is all. Oh no. Feeling unwell means you're not fine. There's gotta be someplace to rest around. Oh. Tio? No. I'll go get a doctor. It's convenient that we're already at a hospital. It was just her anemia acting up, thank goodness. After a bit of rest, she should wake up and be good as new. I forgot she had anemia. Good news, at least. What a relief. You said it. For a second there, I was getting pretty worried. Still, I'm sorry we couldn't put her in a normal hospital bed. Mine was the only one available. Unfortunately, every room we have in the hospital is occupied right now. That's alright. I'm sure your room will be more than enough to help Tio recover. Theo, thank you very much. Don't mention it, Ellie. I have to work the night shift tonight, so it's perfectly fine if she wants to rest here until tomorrow morning. Well, I'll be going then. Thanks, Cecile. We really appreciate the help. Tio, if only we'd noticed sooner. Now that I think about it, she first started to look a little sick during our conversation with Dr. Gunter. If I remember correctly, it's when he started telling us about that drug those devil worshippers made. I'm fine, you know. If you have any questions, you can ask me. Tio, you're awake? I'm so glad. You had us worried, you know? Please, there was no need to be. Given that you are involved in the ongoing drug investigation, I know it's your duty to ask me. About everything I know, I mean. Listen, Tio, do you really think we would push you to share something you're clearly uncomfortable talking about? Huh? While the investigation is definitely important, these are two separate matters. You're more to us than just a colleague. Above all, you're an irreplaceable friend, Tio. Huh. Everyone's got some bits of their past they'd rather not talk about. Well, I guess mine kind of ended up getting out anyway. But if you really don't want to talk about what you know, Tio Tot, we'll do everything we can to support that decision. Ellie, Randy. That's how we all feel, Tio. But if you ever decide you want to tell us about the things you've kept hidden, if talking about them with us will help ease your burden even a little, then know that all of us would be happy to help shoulder it for you. Lloyd. I'm constantly amazed by the embarrassing things you say when you get into one of your speeches. Not just you, but Ellie and Randy, too. Lloyd's cheesiness must be rubbing off on you. Yeah, I think you got us there. Clearly, we've been spending too much time listening to Lloyd. Yeah, laugh it up. I guess Tio's the only one where we don't really know her backstory yet. Not really. We've gone into Ellie's and Randy's. I've already told Lloyd a part of this story, but let me explain from the start. When I was 5 years old, I was kidnapped and held captive by a cult of religious fanatics. No. Damn. The cult's objective in doing so is still unknown, but one thing is clear. They were attempting to obtain something by rejecting the goddess and worshipping devils. I think that they saw me and the other captive children as offerings. Nothing more, nothing less. Simply a means to obtain whatever they wanted. Offerings? Yes, I call them offerings because sacrifices wouldn't exactly be right. Though I suppose it's possible the term could apply to some of the children. The cult had several lodges and each was experimenting with different rituals. As for the lodge I was taken to, the rituals primarily involved various kinds of human experimentation. Human experimentation? So is that why you've got those enhanced senses of yours? Precisely. Sensors were attached to our entire bodies and we were pumped full of drugs. They attempted to enhance our 5 senses using any method imaginable. They even tried enhancing our sensitivity to supernatural phenomena by applying psychological stress and hypnosis. For 3 long years, that was my life, day in, day out. That can't be. Despite all that, I was one of the lucky ones. None of the children could withstand the procedures except for me. One by one, they began to disappear. And it was at the moment when I became the last child remaining that I gained this power. My hearing became keen enough that even though a massive rock wall separated us, I could hear the others' final cries as though I was right there in a room with them. Those monsters. Then something happened. Lloyd's brother, Guy, broke into the lodge. The team accompanying Guy was able to neutralize the cult followers and dismantle the lodge's operation. Resistance was strong, but the moment the lodge fell, most of the cultists committed suicide. Guy passed by countless bodies littering the ground until he finally reached the ceremonial chamber, and there he found me, the only surviving child. By the time Guy found me, I was wasting away, so weak I was near death myself. I was quickly brought to this hospital and spent several months recuperating here. What happened after that, I've already told Lloyd about. So that's what really happened. Tio. And in a cruel twist of fate, though I was so grateful to Guy for saving me from that place, when I heard that he passed away 3 years ago, I didn't feel much of anything. It's as if, in exchange for this power, I had my emotions stripped away. That's how it felt to me, at least. But I think back then I actually wanted to ask him something. I wanted to ask a strong, impossibly optimistic person like Guy. How exactly should a broken person like me live? In the end, though, I missed my chance to ask, and I ended up being recruited by the Epstein Foundation. After that, I joined the special support section and began to live with all of you. But even now, I still haven't figured out the answer. How should I live my life? And why? Why did I survive? Why am I here? Tio? You don't have to worry about that. It's okay to not know the answers. Everyone struggles with those very same questions. What? Why are we here? How should we live our lives? There aren't many people out there who do have answers for those questions, Tio. Me, Ellie, Randy, we're all lost, the same as you. I know I definitely lost my way for a bit, that's for sure. Still, Tio, Todd, there's no need to rush to find an answer to those questions. We've got our entire lives to figure stuff like that out. But if you can't help but wonder what the answers are, all you need to do is keep searching for them. And remember, you don't have to do it alone. We can search for the answers together. Of course that includes me. Randy, the Chief, Kia, even Zeit, we're all here for you. We'll help you find the answers you're looking for. I knew it. Lloyd really has rubbed off on you two. You're all making such cheesy speeches now. Why are you like this? Why are you the way that you are? I love that question. Well, we didn't really have a say in the matter, you know? The moment we joined the SSS, we were fated to fall victim to Lloyd's sappiness. Randy's right. We're a team. We share what we feel, even if it is embarrassing. I don't really get why this is my fault, but definitely agree with Ellie's last point. We share everything, embarrassment, our past pains, and of course our smiles and happiness as well. That's what it means to be a team, right? Please stop. All your sappy feelings are smothering me. I don't know how much more I can take. But for some reason, it's not a bad feeling. There's a fair amount of like dark shit in this universe. They definitely didn't shy away from it. Although there isn't really any in Cold Steel. Not really. I mean, there's tragic stuff. I don't know. I don't know. Damn it, that name again. Gnosis. Chief, it's about time you tell us. Please tell us what my brother was involved in 6 years ago and about the cult that kidnapped Tio. Please, you must be aware of everything that happened. I had a feeling you knew what was up with Tio Top from the start. Of course I knew about the cult. Back when they were at the height of their power, it was Guy and I who tracked down and took out one of their lodges. You did? Then, Chief, you were my brother's... Yeah, I was Guy's superior officer. I guess even back then I was a bit of an oddball in the force. So one day I ended up with 2 unconventional rookies assigned to serve under me. One of them being your brother. Oh. Guy was impulsive, a bit reckless too, but he's a damn great detective. The other rookie was like night and day in terms of personality. 2 of them made a hell of a team. Who exactly was this other rookie? Don't tell me it was that Dudley guy from the 1st Division. Nah, Dudley was hired straight into the 1st. The guy was practically born for that division. As for the other rookie, I'll bet you've heard of him somewhere before. His name was Arios McLean. What? He was a part of the police? He was, but he traded his police badge in for the Bracers Gauntlet some years back. Oh, that's probably one of the reasons the police here in Crossbell have such a rocky relationship with the guild. Didn't see that coming. So my brother and Arios both joined the force at the same time. Yeah, though Arios was a couple years older than Guy. And it showed Arios was always a bit more mature. He was already a family man with a wife and daughter at the time. Guy, on the other hand, he was as bright-eyed as he was foolish, a wild card who was always rushing off to help people. I think their many differences were the reason they got along so well, though. A little less than 2 years after joining the force, and those two were already being heralded as the CPD's rising stars. Considering what we know about their skills, I can definitely believe that. Exactly. To be honest, I was damn proud of those boys. After all, not many people get the chance to mentor 2 fine young rookies like them. Our squad was able to accomplish a lot in the time we had together. To the point where the higher-ups decided to leave the joint investigation of a certain international case to us, rather than the 1st Division. Joint investigation? International case? Wait, are you talking about... Yes, it was about the cult. Is that the gnomes? Oh, I remember this from Cold Steel, but I don't remember what it means. It's probably the gnomes. That's such a weird... Like, how do you pronounce this as well? I guess I could just say DG, but like... That's their official name, written out with the... Oh, that's a therefore sign in the middle? How did a bug get in my room? Hold on. Pretty sure my window's closed. That's the thing? Hold on. Sign for therefore. In logical argument and mathematical proof, the therefore sign, which is the 3 dots, is generally used before logical... I did not know that! Cold Steel never said that as anything like that. So it's D, therefore G? D, therefore G. The heck's a therefore sign? I'm glad. I'm like the same wavelength with these characters. Three dots arranged in a triangle. It's a symbol used in mathematical proofs and logical arguments. There you go. What exactly do the D and G stand for? Devils, therefore gnomes? It had something to do with the gnomes, I'm pretty sure. We never solved the entire riddle, but we did uncover what the meaning of the G is. Oh, it stands for gnosis. So what, devils, therefore gnosis? Maybe it was just mentioned, and it was just like... It might have just... Maybe we didn't actually go into detail about it. It was just mentioned a few times. Because this, I assume this gets solved by the... Completely solved by the end of the Crossbell arc. The drug Dr. Gruder told us about, the one rumored to use power borrowed from devils. This can't be a coincidence. It's already been 6 years since that whole mess. Those zealots left behind a lot of mysteries, but I know one thing for sure. Out of my decades of service on the force, this group were the most disgusting pieces of shit I've ever had the displeasure to encounter. The bastards used those kids they kidnapped as sacrifices at their lodges. So then, the abduction case Mr. Grimwood mentioned yesterday, it was... the D, therefore G cult. They had more than 10 active lodges spread all across the area, and they performed various rituals in each of them. Summoning horrific devils, taking advantage of artifacts for their gain, experimenting on those poor children. Therefore, was always one constant in their rituals. There was always one constant in the rituals. A mysterious drug called Gnosis. This is a lot to take in. So how'd you end up solving a case as messed up as this one? Alright. Like I said yesterday, this issue affected a number of countries, so they got together and organized a joint investigation. Is that Cassius Bright? Right in the center there? Or is that supposed to be Sergei? No, Sergei's on the left. That's Cassius Bright. Pretty sure. Each country's army, police force, and Bracer Guild branches collaborated. I'm pretty sure that's Arios on the top left. That's probably Guy in the bottom left. Cassius. The top right kind of looks like... I think his name was Zin. Or Shin. From the Sky Games, the big dude. Bottom right. It's an Erebonian military uniform. Trying to think of anywhere that had black hair. Like it's not Gileath Osborne. Like there's no fucking way. Who else had black hair? Aside from Marine. Anyway. Under the command of a certain famous bracer, we launched a large-scale operation to round up and suppress every one of the cult's lodges. As for my small squad of 3, we were in charge of taking down a lodge located on the outskirts of Altair, located in western Calvard. It was there that Guy rescued Tiu Plato, who was 8 years old at the time. Tia was emaciated and barely responsive, and she was one of the lucky ones. After all, none of the other kids made it out alive. And even though what Tio had gone through was monstrous, there were even more horrific things happening to the kids at the other lodges. Are these the ones that also had Ren? Because Ren was, like, in captivity before being recruited. She was saved by Ouroboros. So did they also have Ren? I can't remember. I don't know if they ever, like, said it. Maybe they heavily implied it. I don't know. Why are people like this allowed to exist? I feel like I'm gonna be sick. Compared to the criminals we've dealt with here in Crossbell, these guys are a completely different level of twisted. Yeah, at any rate, after the operation 6 years ago, the cult was completely wiped off the map. All its zealots either committed suicide or suffered a psychotic breakdown and wasted away. Some have speculated that there were a few survivors, but rumor has it the church and the society exterminated the rest of them. The nightmare known as D, therefore G cult should have finally been over. But now these blue pills have appeared. There's a chance these pills are the gnosis the cult used in their rituals. Right now, that's just speculation on my part, but if this is the real deal, I'm afraid the nightmare of 6 years ago might have resurfaced in another form. One that will entangle itself with this conflict between these two mafias. Sounds like things couldn't get any worse. But if all this is true, we have to do something. Couldn't agree more. Lloyd, the one who killed your brother 3 years ago is still at large. I know. No leads were found and the case eventually went cold. Yeah, there weren't any witnesses either. After Guy transferred to the first, he'd only ever take a case on cases by himself. It's been speculated that the culprit was an intelligence agent from Ereboni or Calvard, maybe a member of Revache. Hell, some have tossed around the idea of a Jaeger Corps or terrorist cell being responsible. However, there's always been another possible culprit in my mind. A remnant of the cult, right? Yeah, I'd say that possibility is even more likely now. For me, this whole thing is starting to look more and more like a chance to avenge my fallen subordinate. So, sorry for my selfishness, but I'm gonna be butting in from now on. Chief, no need to apologize, we'd love your help. Trying to tell me you didn't butt in before now? Heh, you can say. But anyway, I figure it's about time I told you. I might have found the special support section, but I might have founded the special support section, but the one who first came up with the idea was Guy. What? This was Guy's idea? But what about the SSS being created to oppose the guild's popularity? That was just something I fed the top brass to get him to agree to it. While he was still alive, Guy told me something I'll never forget. He said that what Crosswell needs is the strength to overcome its barriers. A place where young people can make mistakes, learn, grow, and combine their strengths into one. He told me he thought that was exactly what the police force needed. Damn, that brother of yours sure was something, Lloyd. So was that the reason Tio joined the SSS too? Ah, could be. I'm willing to bet she wanted more than anything to be part of a group that carried on Guy's will. Not that she's ever said that as much to me. Wow, I had no idea. While setting Guy aside for now, I think our most urgent priority is stopping the damage these drugs are causing. Regarding Kia, I think it's possible that what happened to her is related to the cult somehow. Ah, it pisses me off to think about it, but it does seem likely. After all that talk about drugs being the cause of her amnesia. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm beginning to think that as well. So, Chief, can you leave the investigation to us while you protect Kia here? Since we have to coordinate with the 1st Division, we'll need someone to stay behind and give us orders while we're in the field. Oh? That's true. Yeah, the way this case is shaping up, we're really gonna need someone calling the shots from back at base. I'm sorry, Chief. I know you went out of your way to offer your help, but this is the key to our success. Oh, that right. Okay, fine. But listen up, just like before, I won't be giving you guys any direct instructions. You can have all the advice you want, I'll even take care of comms for you. But you're gonna make your own decisions and solve this case with your own will. So, are you up to the challenge? Yes, sir. Understood. Sounds like we're gonna have our work cut out for us starting tomorrow. I wonder if we're gonna get another section with more support requests, or if it's just speeding into end of chapter 4 event. I assume that's what this investigation is for sure. End of chapter 4 thing. Are you sure you're okay, Tio? You can always wait here with the chief and Kia if you don't feel well enough to go. There's no need to worry. I was able to get quite a bit of rest, so I'm feeling much better than usual, actually. Well, you do look a lot better than you did yesterday, that's for sure. Still, I was pretty surprised when Kia told me she wanted to sleep next to you last night. I just felt like I wanted to all of a sudden. Hey Tio, did you sleep good? Of course. I can only imagine the reason I am in such pristine condition is because I spent so much time with you, Kia. Yay! You're a lifesaver, Keto. Indeed, it's as if she's our very own special pick-me-up. Oh, that reminds me. I want you to promise me this one thing, Tio. If something like yesterday happens again, please tell us about it. Don't bottle it up. That'll only make it that much harder on yourself. I didn't mean to be harsh, but if you were to collapse in the middle of a fight, we'd all be in trouble. Roger, Al, I'll keep that in mind. I'm a member of the Special Support Section, and I intend to stand on equal footing with the rest of you. So thank you. I'm lucky to have people like you who I can share my pain and burdens with. Aw, Tio. Don't mention it. Yeah, you can count on us. Huh? Sorry to step in and ruin this little moment of yours. You're planning to question some of the citizens suspected of drug use this morning, right? Yes, sir. I want to confirm what we found in the First Division's report, if possible. Since we'll be busy anyway, we hope to take care of support requests as they come our way. Indeed. If we let this opportunity slip away, we might not have any time left to venture outside of the city. As of now, we want to look into that stockbroker in the residential district and that errand boy from the Saber Vipers. Finally, Arkansas's new cast member. Should have known that the First Division would pick up on all of this. If you have time, you should go check in with Ian, too. Out of the two he told us about, it looks like the stockbroker is the same one from the First Division's records. But it seems like they don't know anything about the trading company manager just yet. Thanks for the advice. We'll make it a priority to stop by there. Dr. Gunther should be contacting us later with the drug composition results. Around noon, I think. Hello, this is Lloyd Bannings of the Special Support Section. Lloyd, it's me, Bixen. Oh, hello, sir. This is a good time, actually. How's Gantz been holding up? Yes, about that. He, seems to have disappeared again. What? Can you fill us in on the details? Of course, you see, Gantz finally woke up late last night, but kept fading in and out of consciousness, so we decided to let him continue to sleep for the time being. Just to be safe, I stayed with him overnight, thinking I'd report back to you today. But when I awoke in the morning, Gantz was nowhere to be found. I see. Have you called the hotel or the casino? Yes, but I was told that no one has seen him for quite some time. Lloyd, what should we do? For now, I think it would be best if you stayed at the hotel, sir. It's possible that Gantz might come back. We were already going out to gather some information, so we'll make sure to keep an eye out for him. If something comes up, please don't hesitate to give us another call. All right, thank you. Did I hear that right? Gantz disappeared again? Yeah, apparently he snuck out of the hotel this morning. Either by his own accord, or... This is all the more reason to check on the other individuals who have used this drug as well. Man, I've got a bad feeling about this. The situation might be escalating faster than we anticipated. Don't worry about things here. Just go and see what you can find. Yes, sir. Have a good day! I'm gonna see if there's some quests. Oh, there are. Oh, it's mostly monster exterminations. To perform an upgrade to that orbital staff of yours. Okay. Monster in Stargazer's Tower. Monster in the Moon Temple. Monster in the Ancient Battlefield. I'm sensing a theme. Mysterious Ruins theme. Alright, well. That'll be a nice change of pace from dialogue. I'm going to take a quick break. Let my voice rest, so I'll be right back.